Top headlines. Another succumbs in Tronglawi CRPF firing incident that toll rises to 4. Valley areas bore deserted look following imposition of curfew after Tronglawi's incident. Meitei Alliance condemns Tronglawi terror attack and demands immediate assertion of state authority. Takyel Kongbao Marapai termed Tronglawi incident as visible murder. Hangweiban Assembly Constituency MLA Joyshree inaugurates newly renovated Nomaising Mandong. All party mate in Manipur condemns Tronglawi incident, urges calm. India welcomes US-Iran ceasefire, calls for free navigation through Hormuz. US court allows pre-motion hearing in SEC case against Adani Group. Good evening. In this hour, you are watching ELITETV Primetime English News. This is Joyshree giving you the news in details. Following 7th April's Tronglawi CRPF personnel indiscriminate firing incident resulting in the death of 3 individuals, another person succumbed to injuries at RIMS Hospital on 8th April. The deceased has been identified as Wahengbom Bobby, son of Wahengbom Ibo Choba, a resident of Kumbi Terakong Ward number 7. According to reports, Bobby was seriously injured after being hit by a bullet allegedly fired by personnel of the Central Reserve Police Force. During the incident, he was immediately rushed to RIMS Hospital, where he was admitted to the intensive care unit. With this, the death toll has risen to 4 in Tronglawi CRPF indiscriminate firing incident. After the uproar from the general public following the death of 2 minor children resulting from planned attack of Kuki militants using rockets at Tronglawi Awang Laikai in the early hours of 7th April, mass protests were seen in several parts of the state Manipur, where protesters thronged CRPF camp at Tronglawi, which further led to indiscriminate firing by CRPF personnel, leading to death of 3 individuals. The incident resulted in imposition of curfew in 5 Valley district of Manipur, including Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal, Kakching and Bisnupur. The curfew brought normal life to a halt, with the valley areas bearing a deserted look. Shops, market and various establishments remained closed on 8th April. The Meitei Alliance strongly condemned the barbaric terrorist attack carried out by Kuki militants in Tronglawi in which 2 innocent minor children were killed in a rocket attack launched by Kuki militants at Meitei homes while families were asleep. A release issued by Meitei Alliance expressed that the incident is a heinous and unforgivable crime. The killing of children in such an attack is a grave crime against humanity. Meitei Alliance noted, Meitei Alliance therefore demanded that the state government immediately assert its full constitutional authority to identify, apprehend and prosecute all those responsible for this attack, dismantle the infrastructure of militancy and restore security to all affected civilian areas. Meitei Alliance continued that the policy of appeasement, leniency and harm measures has failed. Children are no longer safe even inside their homes. The people of Manipur cannot be forced to live indefinitely under the shadow of rocket attacks and armed terror. The time for symbolic responses is over. What is needed now is firm state action, strict enforcement of the law and an unmistakable restoration of constitutional authority, Meitei Alliance stated. The Takyel Khongbao Chowkhat Thaurang Nupi Marup Mayra Pai sit in protest on Wednesday, the 8th April, condemning the 7th April Strong Laubi incident of brutal killing of 2 minor innocent children by Kuki militants. The Takyel Khongbao Chowkhat Thaurang Nupi Marup Mayra Pai secretary Ngangum Ongbi Manjuri termed the Strong Laubi incident as faceball incident aimed at annihilating Meitei community by armed illegal Kuki militants. She demanded the most stringent punishment against the culprits involved in the brutal and inhuman murder of the 2 innocent minor children. Further, Takyel Khongbao Progressive Youth Association Secretary Lekangbom Jiland, while taking part in the sit-in protest, expressed since 3rd May 2023, Chin Kuki narco-terrorists have been continually attacking Meitei villages, causing loss of lives and properties. In retaliation, when Meitei people carry out protests, they are being attacked by the Central Security Forces, who are meant to protect and safeguard the common people. But such biased action of the Central Security Forces is unacceptable and demanded responsibility for the involved personnel who are involved in the killing of innocent civilians during protests of the Tronglaubi incident.
Budhi tajadriba, ima haiba hijadriba, mahai masing tamba hijadriba siya, makuina, ngayon sa puda yokwa nga do pairaga, laukat laga saba dong na pop, lang na hatkiba siya, masi ang pende bagi kulaw bagi na magtasangjaru badusu, ngaway na iyam tawraga, soy naga kapa na tawa, pop atat, haraga kapa, masya, makoy singa siya, Bharat Sarkar na Meitei Haibal Jati se tumna na bahat luro haidana tharak para haibal jimasu ai sarkar da hangyang.
Further, Angel Children Hospital Managing Director Dr. Yaikomba Taurem has also demanded the most stringent punishment against the Kuki militants involved in the brutal killing of 2 minor children at Tronglaubi Awang Laikai of Bisnupur district on 7th April. Addressing a press meet held at the Angel Children Hospital at Uripo, Managing Director Dr. Yaikomba Taurem expressed deep condolences and grief over the death of 2 minor children killed in planned, unprecedented bomb attack carried out by inhuman Kuki militants, not sparing even young and innocent minor children. He added that as a child specialist, he has been working day and night for the well-being and protection of young children from ailments and diseases. Parents are worried for their children's well-being and they are pained to see their children in distress. However, such inhuman and barbaric action of the illegal Kuki militants is beyond imagination and calls for condemnation of the highest degree. He pointed out the incompetency of elected leaders in addressing the issues and problems of the common man and further highlighted their delay and reluctance in fighting against those forces who are targeting innocent civilians.
Kaim khangjedaba moi karim to defenseless haitare degi innocent haitare se kaim khangjedaba sida bom langjan bidna hatok pe bhai base sibu nuaitaba akhoina kyamna nuaitage hai base jinna bo haibam ngamdana phawi puninda ado masa kitang saba kitang obada bhauda mama pajna pakhatna ahing do egera ayuk to egera kuchin chinjarimne ado hojik macha animak sire habdo mama padna kyam waro mi kyam nuairam moi kyam thamoi sobni hai khanmada khoi khanbo ngamdi adana ngasi akhoi leiriba government na masigi sukkuiraba chahi ahum irang tholei base hoji phauda sum hamu ina thambiriba si bom sum langsanbada kaimta matik chawa thijan khochen muna mayam da uttana asing badu dandi pibidriba adi si amonna thoktana ba si honabidriba masi yamna aningba kaiba ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯅꯤ ꯊꯝꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Film Forum Manipur has expressed its deepest condolences on the death of two minor innocent children killed in 7 April Strong Lobby incident during planned Kuki militants bomb attack. A release issued on 8 April expressed that in view of the recent 7th April Strong Lobby incident, Film Forum Manipur has indefinitely postponed the upcoming 10 Nongin Music Video Awards Ceremony 2026. AMYDO has also strongly condemned the brutal and inhuman terrorist attack reportedly carried out by Kuki militants on 7 April 2026 at Tronglaubi Awang Lekai, Bisnupur District, Manipur. A release issued by AMYDO on the 8th April expressed that the 7 April's Tronglaubi's horrific act resulted in the tragic loss of two innocent children, Oinam Tomten, 5 years, and Oinam Yaisna, 5 months, and left their mother, Oinam Ongbi Binita, 35 years, critically injured. This inhuman act has deeply seconded the collective conscience of society and represents a grave affront to the very principles of humanity. The killing of innocent children within the safety of their own home is indefensible under any circumstances and must be condemned in the strongest possible terms. AMYDO further continued that it stands in unwavering solidarity with the affected family and extends its deepest condolences during this time of immense grief. AMYDO laid down demands to the Manipur state government, including immediate and decisive action to identify, apprehend, and bring to justice those responsible for this heinous crime. Swift prosecution of the accused under the strictest provisions of the law without delay, time-bound, transparent, and impartial investigation by competent agency, including the NIA, clear determination and accountability for any lapses in ensuring civilian protection, immediate release of adequate compensation, along with assured and uninterrupted medical care for the victim's family. After the completion of renovation and flooring works, Nomizing Mandop was on 8 April handed over to the local residents of Thamweban Assembly Constituency by MLA Joyshree. The inaugural event was attended by several elderly and village members of Thamweban Assembly Constituency. Now, let's have a short commercial break.
Sky Hospital na Manipur da heart attack line na bagi damak 24/7 emergency service piduna lakli karigumba adom da heart attack ki layong haibadi ikang khangong dana thabak naba sor honba waba oi thangba pamom naba thabak lumba wantharakpa asina chingba singa si thengna birabadi thengtha biraganu athuba matam da Sky Hospital da lakpiduna khwaidagi hena pharaba experience leraba heart specialist katana biduna kuina hingba yana bagi kudong sab lobiu Sky Hospital da makal kaya gi chang naina heart ki oiba layang liba services singdi EPS RFA for palpitation device closures of ASD, VSD, Amadi PDA, hole in heart, coronary angioplasty and stent implantation, pacemaker, ICD combo implant, balloon dilation of heart valves, open heart surgery gi makal kudimak haibadi coronary artery bypass graft surgery, surgical replacement of heart valves, MVR, AVR, TVR, pokpadagi heart ki ahoba lerakpa agang sing asina chingba singa si layingli. Heart OPD timing 8 AM to 5 PM Monday to Sunday. Hena akopamaro gi damak Sky Hospital gi reception ga tanabiu.
चिंजाक चाबना टीवी दगी ngathoknaba achauba khulaini machi oiba चिंजाक चाबना लाइंग मतमदसु यामना लाहेली लोइना ना हक्सांग थुना फगत हनबदा achauba mateng pangi maram asina nikse posan yojna gi makhada लाइंग मतमदा अनाबसिंगदा था खुदिंगी लुपा लिसिंग अममम फंगबा ngamgani लोइना ना टीवी ना नारबा सिंगदा मखल कया gi machi oiba चिंजाक सिंचु लेमना फंगली अदुम सु निक्से मित्र ओइबिदुना टीवी नारबा सिंगदा mateng pangbi bayai Akupa marol gidamak www.nixe.in dagi khangbiba yagani thokpiraklo adomsu saruk yabiduna bharat asi tv laina leitaba laiba ama ohelasi
निक्षय मित्रों से मिली शक्ति टीबी के मरीजों को नई ऊर्जा दे रही है
मियाम की आइफनबो की दमक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर ने पुथोक जबा खंगन जबा Manipur ki thabak phandriba na sigidamak Directorate of Science and Technology All Lambulen Government of Manipur na numit 10 ni yoiba Entrepreneur Development Program on Domestic Electrical Fitting na chingbagi matangda training program ama pangthok chagadori. Hairiba training asida saruk jabiningba miyoi singadu masagi chahi 19 dagi 95 fawgi manungda leibu oigadabani. Training asida saruk jabiningba singna www.dst.mn.gov.in na changbidaga online submission to be yagani. Form Tajin Begi Aro Matamna, April Gitang Tarahom do Egani, Ahan Bapom Tajin Bamu Singdana, Hena Kudong Chaba Pizagani. Akupa Moral Gidama, Program Coordinator, Wayangtem Chandrakuma, Scientific Officer, Director of Science and Technology, All Lambulen, Government of Manipur Dagi, Kangbi Yagani. Manipur ke hanba neuro patients ke matangairaba specialized hospital neuro emergency trauma net multi speciality hospital singjai mathak tongthamli kai da handuk chare hospital asna maruina bp stroke brain tumor lami ki khudong thiba spinal disc prolapse spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba layengli hospital asida neuro ki layeng bar changba afabo makhal ki khusu khulai amadi machine marang kai de lei masina kokal mari lenaba tongan tonba makhal ki anaba sing ningthina layengli Lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangariba maramna chingmadi arapa mafumdagi lakpa anabasi neurosurgeon unanaba honabada awaba kya mayongdari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba lainguna maram oraga khudong thiba kya su mayongdari masi punamakdagi kharado orabusu kananaba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leiduna anaba sing layingli hospital asida Ataba mamalda laying matanatana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka maili na basinasu ataba mamalda phangalli ngasi maglansin biro amadi kudong saba singa silobi ho hena ku bamrol gidamak hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani.
Welcome back. Here is more news. An all-party meeting chaired by Yumnam Khamchan Singh on April 7 strongly condemned the recent Ronglaubi incident and called for peace and restraint across Manipur. Held at the Chief Minister's Secretariat, the meeting reviewed the prevailing law and order situation in the state, with leaders terming the incident a cowardly act and expressing deep concern over rising tensions. Representatives from across party lines emphasized the need to uphold unity and communal harmony during this sensitive period. Leaders present at the meeting assured full cooperation with the government in restoring normalcy. It was unanimously decided that those responsible for the incident who would be identified swiftly arrested and dealt with strictly as per law. Manipur Chief Minister Y. Khamchan Singh on April 7 said the investigation into the bomb attack in Bisnupur district that killed 2 children will be handed over to the National Investigation Agency. Addressing a press conference, the Chief Minister condemned the incident as a barbaric act and said it appeared to be the handiwork of individuals or groups with vested interest in disturbing the prevailing peace in the state. He said the decision followed consultation with the State Home Minister and legislators. The Chief Minister said the perpetrators have not yet been identified and that a large-scale combing operation is underway. Security personnel, including State Police, Assam Rifles, and the Central Reserve Police Force, have been deployed with aerial surveillance also being used. Appealing for calm, he urged residents not to give in to emotions and to cooperate with security forces as efforts continue to restore normalcy. Manipur's renowned folk singer Benita Laishram was accorded a warm reception on 7 April by Manipuri Library and Research Center, Bangladesh. The reception ceremony was attended by MLRC President Lechombam Digendra, Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur Secretary Rakesh Naurim, Bangladesh renowned author A.K. Seram, along with Manipur's Ina Lainingloy Chongtham Sangita. During the event, Benita Laishram expressed condolences and grief over the death of 2 minor innocent children who were killed in Kuki militants' bomb attack at Ronglaubi village on 7th April. She expressed gratitude over the warm reception extended by Manipuri Library and Research Center. However, she stressed that the happiness has been diluted by the inhuman and barbaric actions of the Kuki militants, killing 2 minor innocent children and injuring their mother. An Assam police team on Tuesday, the 7th April, reached the Delhi residence of Congress leader Pawan Khera and conducted a search in connection with a case linked to allegation made against Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and his family, officials said. Speaking to reporters outside the residence, Assam Police DCP Debojit Nath said Khera was not found at his house. However, he said a search was carried out and electronic devices were seized. He added that some incriminating material was found, though details could not be disclosed at this stage. The case has been registered at the Crime Branch Police Station in Guwahati. The whereabouts of the Khera were not immediately known and police said he would be traced. The Assam Police team formally informed Delhi Police upon arrival, following which a local police team assisted in the proceedings, official sources said. India on Wednesday welcomed the ceasefire between the United States and Iran, expressing hope that the temporary truce would pave the way for lasting peace in West Asia. Iran claimed that Trump was forced to accept its demands in an official statement. The Ministry of External Affairs said it has consistently advocated for de-escalation, stressing that dialogue and diplomacy are essential to bring an early end to the ongoing conflict. The government underscored the broader humanitarian and economic impact of the conflict, noting that it has caused immense suffering and disrupted global energy supplies and trade networks. A United States court has allowed a pre-motion conference in the securities case against the Adani Group, with billionaire Gautam Adani and his nephew Sagar Adani seeking dismissal of the lawsuit filed by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of the New York on April 7 granted the defendants' request to hold a pre-motion conference before filing a motion to dismiss. The order was passed by Judge Nicholas D. Gorofis, who directed both sides to confer and schedule the hearing. The case, SEC versus Adani et al., arises from a complaint filed by the SEC in November 2024 alleging securities fraud linked to a 2021 bond issuance by Adani Green Energy Limited. The SEC has sued alleging they misled investors by failing to disclose an elect bribery scheme tied to Indian state officials, framing the case under U.S. securities laws. In a pre-motion letter, the Adanis urged that the U.S. court lacked jurisdiction and that the complaint fails to establish any wrongdoing. They said neither has sufficient context with the United States or direct involvement in the bond offering. The Kremlin on Wednesday, the April 8, welcomed a 2-week ceasefire agreement between the United States and Iran and said Russia hopes that the U.S. will now have the time and scope to resume three-way peace talks of Ukraine. In a call with reporters, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov expressed that they received the news of a truce with satisfaction and that they welcome the decision not to proceed further down the path of armed escalation. Asked about whether the Iran ceasefire may facilitate fresh talks on Ukraine, Peskov stated that they hope that in the foreseeable future, the U.S. will have more time and greater opportunity to meet in a trilateral format, referring to talks held between Russia, Ukraine, and the U.S. Russia had previously said that Ukraine peace talks had been paused after the outbreak of hostilities in Iran. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have the headlines again. Another succumbs in Tronglawik CRPF firing incident, death toll rises to 4. Valley areas bore deserted look following imposition of curfew after Tronglawik incident. Meitei Alliance condemns Tronglawik terror attack and demands immediate assertion of the state authority. Tagyel Kongbal Merapai wisdom Tronglawik incident as fistball murder. Hangmeiban Assembly Constituency, MLA Joyshree inaugurates newly renovated Nomizing Mando. All party meet in Manipur condemns Tronglawik incident, urges calm. India welcomes US-Iran ceasefire, calls for free navigation through Hormuz. US court allows pre-motions hearing in SEC case against Adani Group. That's all for today. Thank you for being with us.